Hello and welcome to this video. Today the song that I'm translating is called Yeti. It was a composition of Kanda Bongo Man. And you know, as always, before I go into the lyrics of the song, I normally give you the profile of the artist in question so that you get to know who they are, what it is that they have done in the scene of rumba. And so today's candidate really is called Kanda Bongo Man, a very well known figure in terms of music from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So Kanda Bongo Man, actually his name is Kanda Bongo, but then he added man so that it's not to become a showbiz kind of name. So he's Kanda Bongo Man, but his real name is Bongo Kanda. Now Bongo Kanda was born in 1955. Where was that? So he was born in 1955 in Inongo, so in a region called Inongo in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So he had stints with the orchestra Bella Bella, and then orchestra Bella Mambo. That's around 1973. And one of the people that he began his musical career with are the Vangu brothers, the Soki brothers, and Diblo Dibala, and as well you need to add Pepe Kale to that list of people he began singing music with from a very early age. And we should say that his music was highly influenced by Table Rochero. So he really subscribed to the kind of music that was done by Table Rochero. So his proper career, where we can now say that he was his own man, began in Paris in 1979. And what Kanda Bongo Man did was that he took the elements of soukous, which was actually a style of music, and fused it with zouk. And zouk had actually been strongly popularized by an artist called Kassav. So Kanda Bongo Man was the first guy to experiment with a hybrid of soukous and zouk, and that really became very, very popular. His first solo album was called Iole, and it was done in 1981. It was a big success with Diblo Dibala, of course, doing the lead guitar, the solo guitar. The other album that followed was actually just a year later, 1982, the album Jesse. Now, like I alluded, Kanda Bongo Man is known to be the guy who experimented really and implemented this soukous kind of music, that's why many people call him the king of soukous music. But again, what he did, unlike in the previous genres of rumba Congolese, where typically people will first of all sing, and then after singing we'll have the part that is called the seben, where now singing stops, and then instruments, the winds, the guitars and so on, could actually take over. So Kanda Bongo Man is this guy who came up with a style where even at the beginning you'll almost feel like the song is meant for dancing from the word go. So you will start with seven, and those guitars, the solo guitar, the very strong solo guitar from the beginning, in between choruses and lead vocalists, and of course at the end after all the singing was done. So that was actually what characterized music, that all parts of of his songs had shouting solo guitar or lead guitar, like we always like to say. Although guitar does not necessarily have to be solo for it to lead. We have some songs where rhythm guitar more or less takes predominance or dominates. Other cases where bass guitar, although in most cases it's the solo guitar that is taken as the lead guitar. So that is um, what he did, and so his style of soukous music then gave birth to what is popularly known as kwasa kwasa, and kwasa kwasa is basically a brainchild of Kanda Bongo Man. And we need to say here that Kanda Bongo Man had a big band, or fairly big band, and he had a number of people around him. Just to name Diblo Dibala, I said, is also called Machine Gun, is his main solo guitarist, but he also had Miguel Yamba on bass, and Bamundele Rigo Star doing guitar accompaniment, commonly called rhythm guitar. Although of course he also had stints with Daliki Moko, with Nene Chaku. So he's actually had quite an experiment with the different formations, different artists. But what we need just to say is that he has really put his name in very many of the pages, if not chapters, when finally a book on rumba Congolese is written. So the song that I'm translating today, like I told you, is called Yeti, and the solo guitar in that song is done by Diblo Dibala, Machine Gun. Rigo Stabamundele does guitar accompaniment or rhythm guitar, and Miguel Yamba is on bass. Isaiah starts by saying, Tika lelona pema suzie leki, that let me rest today because I have too many worries. I am really troubled. I'm stressed. So he says, let me rest because I'm really stressed. I have so many worries with me. Mwasi nati motema lelo akei. And why is he stressed? Because the woman that he had really put in his heart is actually gone. So he's actually been abandoned by a woman that he had fallen in love with, that he had put in his heart. So he says, Jete akei ngambo na mimi, that Jete is gone, and so I'm in trouble. So ngambo normally means that you are in problem. So komema ngambo means that you are actually facing a serious issue, a serious problem. So he says that Yeti is gone, the woman he loves is gone, and so he's stressed, he's in proper trouble. Then he says, Tika lelo nalala mama akei. So let me sleep today because you know what? My woman is gone. So in this case, mama is not necessarily a parent, but just trying to say that that his woman or girlfriend, for that matter, is gone. Motema ngai nalala kate. So Motema is hurt, but so he's trying to say that my love, more or less, that I try to sleep, but I just quite can't sleep. All right. Jete akiinga mbona mimi, Jete is gone, and so I'm really in trouble. I am not in my senses. Actually, I'm very disturbed. Mabanzo ngana lala nalota seye, that even when I am sleeping, that I have so many thoughts. Mabanzo are thoughts, so I have so many thoughts that run through my mind. Nalota kaseye, so I just keep on dreaming about her because she's running through my mind all the time. So I end up, every time I sleep, I just end up dreaming about her. Butu oyo nakolota namona seye. And at night when I dream, I just see her. So every time he tries to catch sleep, he keeps on dreaming, and in his dreams he keeps on saying Yeti. Then he says Yeti kinga mbona mimi Yeti, that my Yeti is gone. So I'm really in problems. I'm stressed. I am not myself. Ngambo na mimi. Ekila oyo mwana mwasi ayunge. So ekila is something that is forbidden. So if you hear that something is an ekila in Lingala, it means that it's something that is forbidden, something that you're not allowed to for example, think about or talk about or even associate yourself with. Then he says, Mwasi ayunge akei, that the woman calling herself ayunge is gone, but that it is almost a forbidden issue for him to love her. Lisusu nakolota Yeti akei. I dream again that Yeti is gone, Yeti akenga mbona mimi na mimi Yeti, that Yeti is gone, and so I'm really suffering. I'm really at pains. I am not myself. That is Diblo Dibala, Machine Gun. Tika lelona pema suzi eleki. Let me rest today because worries and stress are just too much. Mwasi nati motema lelo akei. The woman that I really put in my heart is today gone. Jete akeingambo na mimi, jete. You know, jete is gone, and so I'm really in trouble. I'm really suffering. You know, I have a lot of issues. I know that jete has gone. Etika lelo nalala mama akei, motema nakolala nalala kate. Let me try to sleep today. But you know, every time I sleep, I try to sleep, I just can't because Jete is gone. Jete. Ekila oyo mwana mwasi ayunge. So it's the same thing. I said ekila is something that is forbidden. So is it forbidden that I can't love this lady called Ayunge? Is it? Lisusu na kolota jete yake. I dream again, and then I dream that jete is gone. You know. Jete ake ngambo na mimi. Jete. Jete is gone, so I'm in trouble. Oh, 7. That's now Diblo Dibala. He takes over. And you know, I remember that Rigo Star is on rhythm guitar, and that bass is by Yamba. But then, of course, this is where you get to really feel the prowess of Diblo Dibala. And you know, these are just formative years. But of course, at this point, he's even had an exposure with the TPOK Jazz and so on. But this is the first major album that Diblo Dibala and Kanda Bongo Man excelled when they did this on their own, after, of course, the engagements earlier on in Bella Bella. Now, if you're watching this video and my video for the first time, remember to subscribe. So subscribe to my channel. This will help me to grow. Leave a comment on what you think I should do to improve, or put your request for a song that you would like me to translate. But then the songs that I like to translate are those that are actually sung in Lingala Fasil, in simple Lingala. So if you have a song that you like me to translate, you can always put a request on the comments section. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, like, share, and let's engage again. Thank you for watching this video. Yeti, maman, Yeti.